2017 was a total, utter clusterfuck. As a gamer, though, it was awesome. 2017 was the first year in a long time to remind me why I love gaming so much. While I'm pretty clearly hyped for this year, I figured it was worth celebrating the year that helped me get back into a gaming mindset. Also because I needed a video for early January. So let's check out my favorite games of 2017, in no real particular order because I can't be bothered to actually structure these things. Ignoring all the games I put off playing until now, of which there were several, the first new game I played this year was Horizon Zero Dawn. And damn, what a game! Open world games aren't always my favorite, but this game is legitimately great. Those graphics are just like, damn, and everything else, the crafting, the world, the combat, the enemies, were all so polished and well executed. This was one of those games that sold me on getting a PS4, and it did not disappoint at all. It's good. Know what else didn't disappoint me this year? E3. Yeah, weird to say because, like, you know, E3. But this was the first E3 to really hold my attention in a few years. Probably because I was there, and also because there were actually good presentations for a change instead of, well, you know. And after leaving E3, the game I was most excited for, well, I'll talk about that one specifically in a little bit, but second most exciting, hands down, was Sonic Mania. Sonic as a brand had a hell of a recovery this year. I mean, yeah, Forces was like... I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't what the series needed at all. It needed something that was actually, you know, good. Fortunately, Mania made up for it and then some. I love the Sonic franchise dearly, and this game hit me in all the right places. Is it my favorite Sonic game of all time? Well, maybe. It's certainly one of them. It's a hell of a game, perfectly mixing structural elements of Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and even a bit of Sonic CD. It's exactly what I wanted out of new classic Sonic level design. Sure, the abundance of old stages was a bit of a downer, especially with Forces doing the exact same thing, but unlike Forces or even Generations, these versions of these classic levels eclipse the originals in every way. They didn't just follow up on classic Sonic, they surpassed it. The physics, the characters, everything, it's just perfect. And then there's this. It's just, like, why? Also, Hat in Time. Can't think of a segue, but holy shit, this game. I bought it around the time it launched, on a whim, despite my complete indifference to all of the beta footage I'd seen, and wow, just wow. In terms of open-ended 3D platformers, it's one of my favorites ever, easily. The structure is basically identical to Mario Sunshine, a childhood favorite, and honestly, this game might be better, if shorter. I'm holding off on reviewing or analyzing it in great detail until all the free DLC is out since it's going to add a lot of content, but even with the admittedly short game we currently have, it's something special. This is my favorite indie game of all time, period. It's beautiful to look at, brilliantly designed, controls like a dream, and I mean, look at it. There's a button to make Hat Kid blow kisses. Is cute. Hat Kid is one of my favorite game characters ever, no doubt. She's honestly half of why I love this game so much, and I have no shame in admitting that. I can't even think of any jokes to make, just look. Is so cute. It seems wrong to mention 3D platformers without mentioning a certain other hat-themed collectathon of 2017, but, well, if we're gonna talk one game, we better talk about all of them, and I'll start by saying, holy shit, Nintendo! I love Nintendo to death, but usually it's like, come on, Nintendo, what are you doing? Stop it. But 2017 was great for Nintendo, starting with this thing launching. The Switch is a great system that does exactly what it sets out to do brilliantly, and shockingly, it was actually marketed well. None of this. Thank God. And the games released this year from Nintendo are just like, damn. ARMS was a good time, Snipperclips is an absolute joy, and more Mario Kart 8 is always fine by me. I haven't gotten around to Splatoon 2 yet, but it looks great. And even outside of the Switch, the 3DS got some action too. Metroid Samus Returns. I actually got really into Metroid this year, and this game ranks near the top for me. The controls are a bit clunky and the combat's a bit tedious, sure, but it looks and plays great. This is an awesome update to Metroid 2, and I really hope it leads to more 2D Metroid in the near future. This game is an awesome time. But Nintendo always launches good games every year, who cares? Well, how about this? Oh god, these two games. Holy shit, where to start? Well, let's go in order of release. Oh my god, Breath of the Wild is amazing. I don't even know what I can say that others haven't already. Is it the best 3D Zelda game? Debatable, I guess, but it's definitely up there. It's such a brilliant shift in focus from the previous games, with one of the best worlds I've ever experienced in a game. Elder Scrolls is a favorite series of mine, and this game feels just like those games in all the best ways. Well, most of the best ways, at least. I could go on about this game for hours, but that's not really the point of this video. If you own a Wii U or a Switch and somehow don't already have this game, buy it. Zelda fan or not, it's easily one of the best games a year, from a totally objective and subjective point of view. I'd say it's a safe bet for Game of the Year, but then this thing happened. Mario Odyssey. The best 3D Mario game, period. At least, I think so. I've always preferred the more open nature of the earlier 3D Mario games over the more linear approach of the Galaxy games onwards, even if those games were a little more polished. This game, this beautiful game, answers every wish I could ever have, and then some. The graphics? Look at it. The control? Perfect honestly feels like an understatement somehow. The capture mechanic, so fun I can't even believe it. I could gush about this game forever, and I'll save that for another video, but for now, let it be stated that this game is simply the best 3D collectathon platformer I have ever played. I'm not sure I have any real complaints, because this is the Mario game I've wanted for years. So what's my game of the year? Zelda? Mario? Well, I don't know. They both sort of tie with Sonic Mania for me. All of them are exactly what I wanted from these favorite series of mine. And Hat in Time was pretty neat too. Call it a tie? Actually, can we just say 2017 was like all around a great year for games? Game of the year? Nah. More like year of the games. Am I right? Okay, yeah. Okay. I'll just, yeah. 2018, Mega Man and Spider-Man. Can't wait. Okay. Alright, bye. See you next time. Subscribe. Bye.